Hey everyone, welcome to Creative Union Yoga. I'm Julia, and I'd love to take you through a full moon practice to harness that highly charged energy of this Earth Virgo full moon. Now, full moons usually are a time to release, but this moon, what I love about this moon and what inspired me to do this practice is that it not only has a releasing component, but it also has a strong manifestation energy as well. And because it's that Virgo earth quality, it really allows us to get into our roots, establish a strong foundation in what we want to manifest, and the energy of this moon will support us and guide us through what we aspire to achieve or what our intention is for this next month. Okay, so things you might need throughout this practice. You might need a belt, perhaps. Just grab it. If you don't use it, you don't use it, but you might, you never know. And then also, if you have a bolster or something when we do a forward bend, if you don't want to get your hands onto the floor, if it's a challenge to get all the way to the floor, you can use the bolster for support. And among other things too that I'll walk you through. Great. So as always, take your time, you do you, explore the movement, explore this practice and all the benefits and joys of this practice. And also, if you're enjoying something, be with it as long as you'd like. Again, have your own experience, because after all, this is your body, your breath, your movement, your yoga. All right, let's get releasing and manifesting. Here we go. So, coming onto your mat, resting back. Yeah. Settle the body into the ground in whichever way is comfortable for you. And just take a moment to follow your breathing. See if you can notice the breath movement happening in the belly. So following breath movement in the belly. As you inhale, notice the rise of the belly as you exhale. And noticing the belly fall towards the spine. Good. And as you continue to breathe here and simply follow the belly, or breath movement in the abdomen area. Take a moment to bring up anything you've been struggling with for the past year perhaps, or the last month. Anything that has been a challenge, something that no longer serves you. And then as you exhale, seeing if you can really let go of whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever is troubling you or causing you grief. Yeah, let the out-breath be the release. Good, and to really get more into this letting go, let's try a little bit of lion's breath. So on an exhalation, what you're going to do, you're going to relax the tongue, sticking it out. Yeah, let it rest on the bottom lip, nice and relaxed. And then you're going to let out quite an audible out breath like so. So I'm going to inhale through the nostrils, exhale, stick out the tongue. Letting out a strong exhalation. Again, inhale through the nostrils, rise of the belly. Exhale, stick out the tongue. Let the belly fall towards the spine. And imagining as you exhale with that tongue sticking out, that you're really letting go again of all that negativity, anything that no longer serves a purpose in your life. So let's take this a few times again at your own rhythm. One more. Good, and just take a few breaths going back to following the breath movement in the belly, the rise and fall of the belly. And then on your own time, you're going to draw the knees up towards the abdomen. So a big part of this moon, because it's in Virgo, Virgo rules the digestive system. Yeah, so if there's anything that you need to digest, again, going for that release, we're focusing on the release right now. We're going to massage the internal organs in the abdomen, the abdominal organs, and the intestines to really work through that digestive system and release what we no longer want. Okay, so here we'll go through a few variations, and of course, if there's one that you enjoy, stick with that one for as long as you'd like. Okay, I'm just here, I'm going to guide you through, and again, at your own pace and comfort level. So as I draw my knees into the chest, I'm just going to take a moment to let the legs fall towards the abdomen. Let that pelvis fall towards the ground. This is where you might want to use a prop. So you can place the bolster under the pelvis. You can use a strap behind the legs. And what these are achieving is more of a dropping in a softness in the upper body, softness in the shoulders and neck. So I'm not gripping as I draw the knees in. So the bolster under the pelvis allows the weight of the legs to fall more towards that upper body, settling that upper body. And the strap just allows me to relax in the arms and in the upper body again. So in whichever variation you have chosen, slowly begin to circle the legs, massaging the abdomen, massaging the internal organs, especially the intestines. Keep breathing. You may continue on your out breath to stick that tongue out and exaggerate that exhalation. Of course, circle one way for a while, then the other. Good. And then you may want to, again, as an option, if you're enjoying both legs drawn in, continue with that. But you may want to draw one leg in towards the abdomen and release one foot on the ground, continuing to circle that one leg. Again, that bottom leg can be bent with the sole of the foot on the ground, or I can extend it along the ground. Again, I can still be on the bolster. I can still have the strap behind my leg. Really expelling that toxic energy on that out breath. And of course, switch legs on your own time. And then the other option is if I draw both legs in towards the abdomen, I'm going to release or take these socks off. Yeah, this next variation is increasing a bit of the pumping action happening in the body. So in our abdomen area and our groins, we have quite a bit of lymph nodes, and they act as first of all a filtration system, and as how we can release toxins is by squeezing and releasing those lymph nodes. Yeah, because they act as a filtration system, and also a pumping mechanism, pumping system. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to inhale, and on an out breath, let that belly fall towards the spine, draw the legs a little closer to the torso. In breath, I'm going to take the legs away. So I can do this a few times. Inhale away. Exhale closer. Exhale, draw the legs towards the abdomen. Inhale, take them away. Exhale, lower the feet on the ground. Take an in-breath here. Find your feet. As you exhale, press into the feet and peel off the ground into bridge. You can take the arms wherever you choose. Thinking of long spine, not jamming that pelvis up. Nice, long spine. Tailbone and head lengthening away from each other. In breath here, exhale, I'm going to roll down. Seeing if I can continue to move on that out breath, drawing the knees into the abdomen. As I exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, take them away on that big lion's breath, out breath. I'm going to see if I can continue the movement by lowering the feet, pressing into the feet, and peeling up into bridge in one long exhalation. So exhale, draw in. Inhale away. Exhale, feet to the floor. Continue peeling off the ground. Inhale once you reach your bridge. Exhale, lower. Continue that out breath and draw the legs into the abdomen. Good. Let's do this a few times. I'll leave you on your own. Good. And from here, we are going to do, it's called the 1 minute shake. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to time a minute, and I'm going to let you shake your limbs, shake the legs, shake the arms, wiggle the pelvis, whatever your version of shaking is. And you know, you can let out any sounds, that big out breath. And again, as you're shaking for this minute, I want you to really think of that piece that came up that's no longer serving you, and really thinking of, like, throw it out there, give it to that lunar energy. Really let it release it and let it absorb it and take it away and disperse it or evaporate it. So when we have 10 seconds left, I'm going to count down, and then what I want you to do is completely give everything over to the ground, okay? Just give your body over to the ground and just really surrender. Surrender to the earth, surrender to the pull of gravity, okay? Are we ready? Here we go. Let's start releasing. I'm going to do a little timer here. And go. I know it looks silly. You're probably watching me laughing your faces off. Whatever. If you try it, I guarantee it'll feel good. Half a minute to go. Keep shaking. Shake it off. Get rid of anything that's lingering or attached to you that you no longer want. Anything that's sticking to you that doesn't serve you. Let it go. Throw it away. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Really surrender to gravity. Surrender to the earth. The earth is a great composting system. So all those things that you would like to just get rid of, give it over to the earth. Let it absorb that garbage, toxic energy, and it will do the job for you. Allow it to decompose your junk. Very, very helpful, supportive earth. And on your own time, draw the legs back into the abdomen and just rock from side to side just to see which side your body would like to fall to. So I'm going to fall to my left, nice and soft, using that top hand, in my case my right hand, and pressing into the ground, rolling up, finding that softness, staying soft, I should say. How does it feel to have released, hopefully, most or all of what no longer appeals to you? And then let's find our way to standing. So however that is for you, if you want to go through downward dog, you can do that. Again, find your own version of standing, or coming to standing. Good. So just before we get into our manifesting here, if there's any residual garbage, if you will, or anything, negative emotions, negative energy we don't want, let's just take a moment to really, really get that out. So I'm going to inhale my arms up. As I roll down, I'm going to curl the fingers, drop the chin, and go down to your bottom. So your bottom can be here, your bottom can be here, it can be all the way down, or it could just be here. So I'll let you decide which of those you want. And as you come down, I want you to do that lion's breath and throw the arms to the earth, throw them towards the ground. Again, really throwing what you don't want or what no longer serves you, really, really getting rid of it. Think about what that is and drop it away. Okay, so inhaling, we'll do that 3 times. And coming up, inhale. Yeah, it can be 1 big out breath or 3 little ones. Inhale up. Last one, get it out. Good, and rolling back up. Take a moment here. Excellent. Now let's just come to the center of your mat so that you're facing the long part of the mat here, yeah? So again, even though full moons are about releasing, this one in particular has the releasing and the manifesting component, or that manifesting energy. And it also is a very grounded energy. So as you stand, take a moment to really feel your feet, find your roots, find your stability, your foundation. Really letting the feet settle into the ground. I don't need to grip my toes or tense up my feet. Just let them fall. Let the bones of the feet settle into the ground so that the toes and other tensions around the feet can begin to soften. Soften the knees. Drop the pelvis. And now we've created some space, hopefully, in the mind, in our bodies, especially that abdomen area. Hopefully we feel a bit lighter, decluttered. Again, creating that space to plant new seeds, new ideas, new intentions, positive ones. So we're going for, now we're going for what we want to create for ourselves. What energy do we want to bring into our lives for this next month, year? Really using that energy or absorbing the energy from this full moon. Take a moment to set your intention, plant those seeds. I'll give you a few breaths to really go deep, set that intention. awareness of the breath in the belly. And on an out breath, sending that positive energy, sending it down the legs, to the feet, to the ground, establishing again the foundation, growing those roots deep, deep into the earth. Ground those intentions or intention. And then on another out breath, send that energy from the abdomen up the spine, up the crown of the head, and put it out there in the universe. Give it over to that Earth Virgo moon. Let her guide you, support you, and direct you in the direction you would like to head. Now taking this energy, this manifesting energy, letting it move through your body, out again to the moon, to the universe. We're going to practice a little bit of Namaskar, Chandra Namaskar, which is moon salutation. It's going to be a variation. I'm just going to give you a little taste, a little variation. And we're going to start on our left side because the left side of the body represents the moon. Okay, so we're going to kind of go full circle left to right, and then we'll come back right to left. Okay, so bringing the palms of the hands together. Inhale, taking the arms up. As you exhale, drop into those feet, drop the pelvis, lengthen that spine, taking a little tiny back bend. Tiny, tiny. Drop that pelvis. Don't jam it forward. Drop it into the heels so that you can lengthen that spine away, skull away. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, drop the chin, curl the fingers, roll down only as far as it feels right for you. Inhale, gather up that positive energy. Arms up to the ceiling. On an out breath, we're going to side bend to the left. Inhale to the center, side bend to the right. Inhale to the center. You're going to step out with your left foot and you're going to claw the hands down, bending the elbows, bending the knees, a wide stance, sticking that tongue out like so. Inhale, arms out, turning to the left. Left foot in front. Right foot behind. Find a nice short stance here. Nothing too crazy or wide, but if that appeals to you, go for it. But again, we want to find stability. Create a strong foundation so we're not going into our new month or our manifestation all wobbly and uncertain. Yeah, we want to find that stability. You can take the legs a bit wider if you'd like. Pouring the breath energy down the legs into the feet. And then I'm going to give you a few arm variations and you can create a little moon dance with the arms. Yeah, we're going to keep, what I do ask is trying to keep that pelvis stabilized and forward, that back foot forward. So if you do Warrior Two, in my case, I'm going to keep that pelvis dropping down and go from the upper spine and create a twist. So here are a few of the variations. So if I do want to take that warrior two, I can take the arms up, opening them out. Yeah. Take it in the other direction. I can take the arms up. I can drop into the feet. Nice light upper body. I can circle the arms. So be creative. Dance with that upper body. Nice strong foundation. Good. Excellent. And then from here, this is where you might use your bolster. So I'm just gonna grab it right here. You might want to take it for the ride, for the full moon here, the full circle. I should have mentioned that before, but bringing it down in front of you if you'd like. And then once you're done your upper body dance here, I'm gonna roll down, and I can either place my hand on my support, keeping that front leg bent, breathing here. Again, dropping into those feet. Really letting the skull drop. If you want, you can straighten that front leg and bend it a few times. You could keep that front leg bent and just hang out here and breathe. Or you can bend both legs and up. So take whatever version appeals to you. And then I'm going to take my trusty little bolster coming to the center. Again, here I can hang out, knees bent, hands on my support. I can place my elbows above the knees with the knees bent, so on the thighs. Or I can come into a squat. Really dropping that pelvis down, down, down. Into the legs, into the feet, feet to the ground. Really growing our roots, establishing our grounding, our foundation. And then coming out of it. So in whatever position you are, if you are squatting, straighten those legs a little bit so that you can bring your support over to the right leg in front this time. Again, any of those variations, front knee bent, back leg straight, or I can go from bent knee to straight leg a few times, or I can bend both knees and up. Good. And then rolling up, or you can walk your hands up that front leg. Finding, again, that's that foundation, your stability. And you can go into your little upper body arm moon dance. Yeah, so I'm not fixing my pelvis. I don't want to create tension. Just let it drop, let it be light. If it needs to move a little bit, let it move as you move. But all I ask is that you don't twist it because it could torque your knee, and also this can be troublesome on the knee, and it can create a bit of pinching in that SI, sacroiliac area. So just drop into those legs. Let the pelvis move as it needs to, but without forcing anything. Good. Really soak up that energy. Virgo full moon energy. And then turning the feet back to the front, taking that right leg to meet the left, hip width apart. I'm going to take the arms up, inhale, exhale to the right, inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale to the center, exhale, roll down, dropping that chin. Drop the skull, shoulders, go to whatever your bottom is. Big out breath at the bottom. Inhale, roll up. Taking the arms up above the head. And on an exhale, a little opening of the chest, a little back bend. Drop the pelvis. Long spine. Inhale to the center. Exhale. Arms back down to the center. So now we're going to do that going to the right. And I'm going to let you follow along. I'm going to try not to speak too much, so just to give you a chance to really be quiet and soak up that energy. Really allowing what you've manifested to really sink in. Taking the hands to prayer, up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale backward. Inhale, center, exhale, drop This time we're going to exhale to the right. Taking a few moments here, if you finished or completed your second side, and release the hands and arms down by the side. Maybe smile to yourself. Reap the benefits of this glorious Earth Virgo full moon. And now you can either finish your practice here standing, if that feels good. Standing confident, tall, open. Or with the same softness and relaxation here, you can gently make your way to either a seated position of your choice, or you can finish off in Shavasana. Ask yourself what it is you need in this moment and honor the gift of intuition as you take your final relaxation in whichever way that is. Now surrender and let go mentally, and trust that the universe and the full moon have listened, and allow them to trust that they support you. So from wherever you are, if you choose to, you can join me for this final mantra. You can either say it out loud or mentally to yourself. And with that, you can place the palms of the hands together, the heart center in whatever position you're in. Taking the hands to the forehead, think love. To the lips, speak love. To the heart center, be love. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Now, if you enjoyed this practice, please give it a thumbs up at the bottom of the video. And also share this video with loved ones and friends who may benefit from this practice. I'm sure we all can. And also be sure to subscribe. Spread the love. Subscribe to my channel to keep up with weekly yoga practices that I will be sharing with you. Thank you again, and we'll see you again on the mat very soon. Namaste.